Hello, hello. Okay, let's see what is going on with your love life. Always listen to your own intuition. If the things that I'm saying here doesn't fit in your story or doesn't resonate or confirm everything you feel or been thinking about, then this reading isn't for you. Okay, what is going on in your love life? What's going on? Secretive. Sneaky, dishonest, mysterious, and hiding information. One more for this. Real love, real deal. So, I'm getting that there's a person in your life. Somehow you know that there's a deep connection here, but there's something being hidden and you're not sure about what's going on with them or with you too here. Coming clean, as I said that. Confession, opening up, being truthful and raw emotions. This also might be the energy that this was the past. So secretive, maybe you didn't have very good communication with each other. Maybe there was some kind of betrayal in a way that maybe you found out things that this person didn't tell you about. And this doesn't always mean that there's some kind of romantic interfering that this person had another woman or other man. It just might be like things work or family or friends that this person didn't inform you. So it gives me this kind of feeling that you had these separate lives. So when you were together, you were in this your own bubble. But when life happens, you are living your own life and this person is living their own life. So and maybe there is some trouble with the communication. Also, I'm getting that there's some kind of things that you intuitively feel that this person is doing, but some part of you doesn't want to ask about it because you are afraid about the truth or the answer that this person will provide. But there's something real love, real deal. I'm getting that this might be the present moment. So there's something happened here that you are now recognized your connection and coming clean. This is something that is happening. The conversations, the truths, and the emotions are coming up. Secretive. Planning. So yeah, there's something to do. Like I said, I feel like you two have had separate lives, and I feel that is something that might have been upsetting you because this person hasn't included you in their life. So it's like a double life situation here. But I'm also getting that if the coming clean hasn't happened in your life just yet, it's about to happen because there's some kind of things that are surfacing. Real love, real deal, toxic love. So you might have been considering this relationship as a toxic love. Patterns, addictions, manipulation and dysfunction. I feel more like with the dysfunction. So you're very sensitive beings and it's very hard for you to be vulnerable. And maybe these dysfunctions, maybe the not so good communication has brought up certain thinking patterns in you and also in this person, and it might have been kind of spiraling in your head and you making all these scenarios, what is this person doing, and also vice versa. But this is something that you need to now realize, that you need to have an open conversation, you need to be more vulnerable and Not in a way that you're just like giving everything on the table at once, but one step at a time, start being honest and asking the questions that you think it's been a secret. So start asking those questions, start planning things together, dates and etc. Coming clean. Oh my, look! Someone's forgiven you. Letting go, peace, spiritual release. So this is about forgiving the past. Not going back to the same patterns that you have with this person. You need to let go, and how you can let go is having the communication with this person and asking the questions that you've been too afraid to ask. And start seeing the future that you want to see, not, concentrating what has happened between two of you. When you want to control another person, it always comes from a place of fear. That's your ego wanting to control things because it's fearful. So the lesson here is about letting go of the control. What happens will happen. And the role that I play here is to get off my own ego mask, be more vulnerable, be more open about my conversations or my communication skills. Letting this person know what I want in a loving way. I'm sensing that you might be a little bit fearful of asking things because maybe in your childhood when you asked for something from your parents or your caregivers, the answer was always no. Whatever you always wanted, the answer was always no. So this is kind of a wound inside of you that you need to start changing. But also I'm getting that some of you, let's say that you want some romance in your life. You don't know actually what does that romance look like. It's just something in the horizon that, I really want that romance, but when you need to communicate that to this person, what is it, the romance? What kind of romance do you want? You don't have the answer. These are things that you need to start looking within and start getting the answers so you can communicate them. And you need to be honest with this person and tell that this is very hard for me because I've been always told no. But I really want you to take me to this restaurant, or I would love if you bring me some flowers every time you visit me. By letting this person know that this is a wound in you because you've never received anything that you asked for, this person will help you by giving you these small things so you can start to heal that wound. Okay, what's happening in this connection? Water sign, so you might be a water sign or this person might be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but also there's lots of emotions here. Also there might have been some kind of change in your dynamic during the last full moon or the lunar eclipse. And we have earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this is all about stabilizing the emotions. So like I said, the conversations or the communication that you have, it will bring up old wounds, old feelings. But the thing is how you handle those emotions. Are you going to close up again, or are you going to open up and freely express them? And that's how you also release the stuck energy that is been in your body. Especially if there's been some kind of secretive things that you haven't been able to ask this person, or somehow you've been quieting yourself. It's very important that you start shifting this pattern. You need to start being brave enough to tell the matters of the heart. start speaking about your wishes or the things that you want to do with this person, or what you want this person maybe to show to you. I'm also getting love language. So there's different type of love languages that we have. So let's say this person's love language is touch, and your love language is affirmations. So what that means is that this person feels loved when you show affection to him. And you will feel loved when someone tells you nice things and does the affirmations about love. That's how you feel loved. But if you both have these different languages and you don't know about these things, you don't understand each other. If I say things to this person but he or she doesn't get me or doesn't feel loved, it's because it's not the language that the person speaks. You need to show affection, and it's not what you are wanting, but you know that this person needs that to understand that you love them, and vice versa. But yet again, you need to be vulnerable and speak about these things. If you just assume stuff, you will always be disappointed. I will extend this reading on my Patreon, and you can find the link on my website. I want to find out what this person is thinking about you, and what are you thinking about this person, and what is the outcome of this situation, but also what might be the blockages between two of you. Getting the sense that you have somehow realized how much this person kind of controlled you. Hannah is on the bottom of the deck, and this gives me the energy of that you're very loving and you're an empath. So yet again, I strongly feel that it was you who bended over with this person. It's like everything in your life was evolving around this person. So you made the changes in your daily routines, or you made the changes in your schedule to be with this person, and this person kind of was ruling this love. And there is it again, the secrets. So there's something that is still on your mind about this person having secrets, or maybe this person has done something behind your back. Like I said, I think your life was evolving around this person's life, so it's like you've been on your tiptoes all the time. You want this to be equal, you want this to be open and trustworthy, and you want to be able to speak your mind and your feelings, and you want this person to listen without triggering or, dismissing your feelings or diminishing you in any way. This person is viewing you very differently. This person also can see the metamorphosis that you've gone through. So you made big changes in your life. This person is also viewing you that you are no longer the servant. You are now the prize.